Tonight, Silence of the Lambs. 1991, it's one of my favorite shows. This is not a first reaction. This is like a 10th reaction. I really enjoy this show. So let's get it going. Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Let's go. Those are some creepy woods. Would you get up that early in the morning to run the obstacle course if they didn't force you? I think most people wouldn't, but she's determined. See that look on her face? Based on the novel by Thomas Harris. You should read those novels. All four of them are fantastic. Bill Skin's Fifth. That's a little creepy. Oh my gosh.
Sterling.
Nasty.
Not a job, really, more of an interesting errand. Sit down. I recall
Interesting
civil
errand.
rights record.
They're going to go send you into some crazy situation. Interesting errand.
You spook easily, Sterling? In the asylum.
You spook easily?
Who's this?
Be very careful with Hannibal Lecter. And you're to tell him nothing personal, Starling. Believe
Look at
me, you
that
don't want
filming.
Hannibal Lecter inside
Just
your
right
head.
up in the face.
Just do your job, but never forget what he is.
You're like looking
Oh, he's
into
a monster.
Scott Glenn's soul.
Pure psychopath. No, we get a lot of detectives here, but I must say I can't ever remember one as attractive. Will you be in Baltimore overnight? Because this can be quite a fun town if you have the right guide.
My instructions are to talk to Dr. Lecter and report
Once
back
again,
to
the
Safety
camera
Valve.
is just looking you right in the face.
make
Dr.
this quick,
Chilton's
then.
asking you
We've
out,
tried to
and
study
it's
him, of
creepy.
course, but
No one
he's much
wants
too
that.
sophisticated for the
Dr. Chilton is
things I'm his
played so well in this.
Do not touch the glass. Do not approach the glass. You pass him and was taken to the dispensary.
Look at that
His
red.
meds and restraints room. His pulse never got above 85, even when he.
Chilton carries that picture everywhere he goes. It's always in his pocket.
He's past the others. The last cell, you keep to the right.
If Barney tells you keep to the right, you keep to the right.
May I speak with you?
Such an epic introduction. Just standing there. Hannibal just looks right through her. She's trying to like present herself as one of Jack Crawford's agents.
That expires in 1 week. And Andrea left beyond.
There's that shot again, looking right in your face. Way too zoomed in.
You use Evian skin cream. Sometimes you wear lead at home. But not today.
Most serial killers keep some sort of trophies from their victims.
I didn't. Getting all the way to the end, puppy.
He just tore her apart.
You fly back to school now, little Starling. Fly, fly, fly. I bit my...
What a nightmare scene. That whole scene of being in that little stone tunnel with like the 4 or 5 craziest people in the whole city of Baltimore. Unbelievable. There's her sweet little Pinto. Oh, she's out by her car crying. I'd cry too if that was my car.
Phone. It's the guru.
Crawford?
So she's doing research on the side. This is not part of her school.
Miggs
She's
is
just
dead.
dedicated.
The orderly heard Lecter whispering to him all afternoon and Miggs crying. They found him at bed check. He'd swallowed his own tongue.
How do you swallow your own tongue? Nobody knows.
Stuck. Hand me that flashlight, sir.
She's working. She's doing all this off the clock. She's not getting any school credit for this. Would you do that? I don't think I would. I wouldn't be like rooting around in some crazy storage unit. That's weird. Not a lot of people have mannequins in cars that are missing their heads. It's kind of weird. Oh my gosh. That's so nasty. So Hannibal gave her that clue to test how smart she is, and she passed the test.
Jack Crawford is helping your career, isn't he? Apparently he likes you and you like him too.
That doesn't interest me, Doctor. Frankly, it's the sort of thing that Miggs would say.
Not anymore.
What a classic response. Oh, yeah. Everyone's nightmare. Some guy in the dark. Totally. No. I don't care who it is. I hope that nobody's really gonna fall for this kind of trick. It's just like so obvious. Oh, so creepy.
Okay, 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps them. No trace
Ugh,
evidence
that's
of
so
any kind.
nasty.
That's so actually she was the third girl
Ugh.
found. After her, he got
So
lazy.
gross. So, because he weighed down that girl that's his first one, that's a clue. Clarice is a little bit not under her own control with her emotions with her dad. She's still dealing with that, clearly, because she's just flashing into funeral memories. Just being in a funeral home sends her back.
Wrongful death.
Wrongful death. 2 of her fingernails are broken off, and there's dirt or grit under them.
That's nasty. Ugh. That's gross. Takes a special breed person to do this, man. You just have to be disconnected, I guess.
Got something in her
You
throat.
do it enough, maybe you get
When a body comes out
you
of the
get
water, lots of times there's
toughened
like
up.
leaves and things.
Ugh, it's so gross.
If the beetle moves one of your men, does that still count?
Of course it counts. How do you play?
It was found behind the soft pallet of a murder victim. The body was in the Elk River in West Virginia.
Oh,
Better known to his friends as the Death's Head. Fed him honey and nightshade. Kept him warm. Somebody loved him.
that's definitely a serial killer's house. I mean, that's like such the epitome of a terrifying setup.
She sees Catherine as a person and not just an object. It's harder to tear her up.
Buffalo Bill gives a crap if they are calling her Catherine or not. He's way past.
Look, I am not just some turnkey, Miss Starling.
Will you let me do my job? You understand?
Look at that outfit Chilton's wearing. Holy crap. She just pushed his buttons, so
From Martin.
you don't mess with Chilton.
The senator promised
This is
you a
his
transfer.
domain.
Copy of the Buffalo Bill case file.
Sounds charming. Quid pro quo. I tell you things, you tell me things. Yes, and now, Clarice. Poor little Catherine is waiting.
Go, Doctor.
What is your worst memory of childhood?
That's such a crazy question.
So tell me about Miss West Virginia. Was she a large girl?
She had an object deliberately inserted into her throat. Now, I went to live with my mother's cousin and her husband in Montana. They had a ranch.
Was it a cattle ranch?
Sheep and horses.
Sheep and horses. You can tell she can barely even say sheep and horses.
Quid pro quo, Doctor.
Oh, that scene.
Billy is not a real transsexual.
Look at his face in
But
the
he thinks he
reflection.
is. He tries to be.
That is good. Chilton, you sneaky.
But his pathology is 1,000 times more savage.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It does this whenever it's told.
Man, that actor, he's terrifying. Nothing like the old hockey mask to terrify people.
Oh, and Senator, just one more thing. Love your suit.
Love your suit. He's like a fashion, totally into fashion. In the book, it's explained that he recognizes her tailored suit.
Are you with Dr. Chilton's group?
Well, I just saw him outside, sir.
Log in and check your weapon.
She's not even supposed to be there. She's basically sneaking in.
Good evening, Clarice.
That's iconic.
People will say we're in love. Pity about poor Catherine, though. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock.
He kills women.
No, that is incidental.
No, that is incidental.
He covets.
Look at that camera shot is so good.
That is his nature. And how do we begin to covet, Clarice?
Do we seek out things to covet?
No, we begin by coveting what we see every day.
And please tell me how.
No.
It's your turn to tell me, Clarice. Why did you leave that ranch?
Later. Now, please listen to me. We've only got 5...
No, I will listen now. After your father's murder, you were
Look at that
10
shot.
years old.
So
You went to
good.
live with-
That is a good shot. The bars in front of his piercing eyes.
And one morning, I just ran away.
Not just, Clarice. What set you off? Then something woke you, didn't it? Was it a dream? What was it?
I heard a strange noise.
Zooming
was
in.
Screaming. Some kind of screaming, like a child's voice.
Look at that
What did you
shot.
do?
It's just right up in his face.
Downstairs.
What did
That
you see,
shot.
Clarice?
Oh my gosh. It's so good. That is so good.
Thank you, Clarice.
Thank you, Clarice. Look at that look in his eyes.
Your case filed. Goodbye, Clarice.
The finger touch. Whoa.
Ready when you are, Doc.
Son of a bitch demanded a second dinner. Lamb chops, extra rare.
There's his little key.
Ready when you are, Sergeant Pembry.
Hand me that, would you?
Mind the drawings, please.
Mind the drawings, please. To buy himself some time. So clever. Oh. The acting's unbelievable. And he still loves the music. Pocket knife.
Ready when you are, Sergeant Pembry.
Because he's like an artist, right? I mean, he's always drawing things so that's his weird kind of demented art.
Looking good, Pepper. You're gonna make it. Here. We're losing him. Downstairs.
We're pretty sure he's somewhere on two, sir.
It's so good. Just all of the misdirection and focusing your attention where it needs to be.
One the leg.
Nice shot with the pistol. That dude's job, he's like, why did I sign up for this?
Memphis officer with severe facial lacerations, weapon unknown. We've got the vital signs are good. Pressure is 130 over 90. Yeah, that's right,
That-
90.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
And the patient is on 10 years.
Oh, that is unbelievable. That sequence of events is just movie history. That's as good as it gets. As good as it gets. As far as reveals, misdirection, just mastermind plan, the writing behind all of it. It's just so perfect. That's just such a perfect horror suspense reveal. She instantly finds secrets. She just leaves them sitting there. Like, wouldn't you put them back so that her dad doesn't just walk in and be like, what the hell? She's just wandering around the guy's house now.
He's making himself a woman's suit, Mr. Crawford, out of real women. And he can...
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. This dancing scene is just the worst. Oh, like somehow he thinks that if he wears someone else's skin that he's like attractive. But he's got like, oh, it's so messed up. There's all these jagged skin cuts and it's just horrible. This dude is so screwed up. Princess is a good actor. Oh, that's so gross. I could have gone my whole life without seeing that. This reminds me of the Family Guy. And Chris is doing this.
Do me so hard.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
It's just gross. See, he's doing all that work so that he can wear a bad wig. And he's got some ugly, like, ugly silk thing he's wearing. Could you imagine this acting? Like, filming this scene, you'd be like, okay, go and act like an insane person and dance and then go tug. Okay? My gosh. What?
Didn't get to travel around and stuff.
Rose bangs.
Better places than this. Can you give me Mrs.
Old
Lippman's
Mrs.
address?
Littman? So apparently old Mrs. Littman didn't have a normal house. She had like a big, like, boarding house type of thing. And that's why this psycho's house is so huge. Because it's not like actually a normal house. So pro tip, if you ever meet anyone that has like just a ton of rings on like that, you just gotta stay away from them.
Powerful. So beautiful.
Also, another pro tip, if you ever meet anyone that likes to let bugs crawl on their face, you just need to stay away from them. That's just common sense, that nobody should let bugs just crawl on their face and like be like, oh, whoa, this is great. That's a clear warning sign you're dealing with a serial killer.
Put her in that bucket.
Now you give me a telephone and lower it down here now.
So once again, some masterful direction here in the filmmaking. Misdirection. Misdirection of this movie is just so well done.
Down, I know it's been licking. Hey, don't you hurt my dog! Don't you make me hurt your dog! Hey, you don't know what pain.
I tell you, that actor, he deserves an Oscar for this. If you ever see a flower delivery guy that looks like an FBI agent, it's probably an FBI agent. Or a mafia guy with a shotgun in the box. It's like, what the hell? Someone's ringing my door? He's like, ugh, I hate it when I have to put pants on. I was trying to do a weird, insane dance downstairs, and then people ringing my doorbell, I have to put pants on a shirt, and I have to act normal for a second. Man.
No, Lippmans don't live here anymore.
Excuse me, sir.
What's the problem, officer?
Well, I'm investigating the death of Frederica Bimmel.
Well, nothing like
If you're ever in a house that looks like that, you're in a serial killer's house. Like, there's no question. Oh my gosh, that stove is disgusting. That look they're giving each other, they know something's up.
You can use my phone.
Jig is up.
Freeze! Put your hands over your head. Spread your legs. Put your hands in the back. Thumbs up.
She should have shot. So a lot of people right here will say she should just call for backup. But it's explained in the book that she's terrified right now that the senator's daughter is going to be murdered and that she has zero time. There's just no time for her to call in backup and wait because they're just going to find a dead senator's daughter. And so she's going down to try to save the daughter before he can get to her. So now you get to go into like the worst nightmare basement ever invented. It's like he could just pop around the corner and shoot her at any time.
Catherine Martin!
If you ever go into a house and in the basement there's a well, you need to get the hell out of that place. That's another clear sign there's either a serial killer or a clown very nearby. You need to get out now. There's a well in the basement. So do you want to be the next person in that well? Because that's what's going to happen. See, he could come up behind her and kill her right then.
Don't you leave me here! This guy's fucking crazy!
Yeah, I'd be like, well, yeah, obviously he's crazy, and you calling me an F and B is kind of making me not want to save you. Like, take it back. Take it back before I'm going to save you. You need to apologize for calling me names. Someone should make a haunted house in like October that looks like this. Like you could just base a haunted house on this and people would hate it. They would freak out. Like what's with the aquarium with the green light? What is that? Oh my gosh, that bathtub. This stuff is such nightmare fuel. Absolute nightmare fuel. The book says that sometimes with the girls you catch, you turn off all the lights and put on these and they let them like kind of wander around in the pitch black. It's messed up stuff, man. Stuff of nightmares. Truly. This is such a frightening, terrifying, horrifying story. In the dark with his goggles like that, he's kind of like a weird bug, like a moth, actually. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff with that. But right there, that scene, he looks kind of like buggy. You think you could tell if someone had their hand like in your face like that? I feel like I would be able to just sense the heat. Good job, Starling. She was known for being able to blast a lot of bullets real quick. See, he's like a bug with those goggles on. I'll tell you what, if I was that Catherine girl, I wouldn't be holding that dog. I'd be like, get this psychotic dog away from me. That baby's going to the shelter. I am not going to have some psycho's dog be my new comfort animal. That doesn't work. That's not going to work for me, you know? I can't have the guy that was going to skin me alive. I can't keep his dog and move on with my life. I'm going to have that reminder, so get this dog the hell out of my... No.
I have no plans to call on you, Clarice. The world's more interesting with you in it.
Hannibal likes her. Hannibal likes Clarice. Hannibal has taste. You see, that's what he's sick and psycho and demented and all those other things, but he also feels that he's a refined, highfalutin, good taste type of guy.
Dr. Lecter?
You have to wonder if she actually kind of likes Lecter there too. And if you read the books, oh, you'll be surprised. There's Chilton. Wow. All right, what an amazing show, huh?
Would you do me? Or do me so hard?
Hey, Chris, what's that?
Okay, so I just finished Silence of the Lambs. It's a fantastic show. I mean, it's a 4.5. I'm going to say 4.5 stars out of 5. I cut 1 star or 1/2 a star off of it because there's a few scenes where you start to yawn. It gets a little tiring because it's a slow burn. But beyond that, the movie is masterfully done. I think that everybody that loves movies at all should watch it. And if you love a good horror or suspense movie, it's a requirement that you watch it multiple times. I think this show is pretty high on the rewatchability scale. It's got amazing acting. It's got a screenplay that was adapted from the book that is fantastic. It's got directing, cinematography that is really interesting and really terrifying. The close-ups on the faces are one of my favorite things. You just don't see that a lot, and it really is unnerving, especially when it's Hannibal looking up right in your face. Like he's right in your face. He's just right there. So all these things come together with just that it's a great story. And then the ultimate is the Hannibal Lecter escape at the end. It just doesn't get better than that. That is incredible storytelling and cinema. The reveal, the acting when Hopkins pulls that. Just most people, I know I did. The first time I saw it, I was just shocked. I was absolutely shocked. And to this day, I'm still a little shocked. So Silence of the Lambs, 1991, I give it 4.5 stars out of 5. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.